guys, going dove hunting for the first time this year tomorrow, and I'm going to give y'all some gear. I'm going to probably video setting up the decoys, video the hunt, try and get a good plot. If I can get a good place to set the camera, that is. But the first video I want to do for dove season is kind of pump shotgun basics, because I use a Remington 870 12 gauge. It shoots the 3-inch shells and the 2 3/4 shell. Does not shoot the 3.5. That would be more of a waterfowl shotgun anyways. So it's a good all-around shotgun, turkey, dove. I do use it for waterfowl, but if I had the extra half-inch, it would let me get a little bit better range. But for dove hunting, it's a perfect shotgun. I'm going with my brother-in-law tomorrow, and he uses a pump shotgun also, Mossberg 500. He's got a new Beretta semi-auto, and he's got a really nice, I believe it's a Browning or a Weatherby over and under shotgun. So you may see some of those out there too. But I wanted to give you some shotgun pump basics. So I'm going to put the camera in my little harness I've got clipped to me so I can walk you through those basics. That's the shotgun itself, and it's got some basic features to it. This is the foregrip. That's the part you pump. Buttstock. This is where you attach the sling. I had to actually drill into the buttstock and screw this in manually, but I like to have a strap if I'm going to be doing a lot of walking or stalking or anything like that. It's got one here. This was actually a piece that I had to buy because the one that came with it is sawed right here. So I did have to buy this part right here. They're not expensive, and it makes it a lot more comfortable. And I'm going to show you inside the barrel. Right there, you can kind of see how it's ribbed. Is where the chokes go, and there's actually a choke wrench that I use that goes down in there, and you can screw them in and out so that you can adjust how wide your spread is. Very basic stuff. Before you mess with the gun, you should make sure it's unloaded, which that one is, and you can even see down in there there's no shell in there. Now for hunting, you're going to have to put in a plug, and I'll show you how to kind of break your shotgun apart to do that part. But basic stuff. There's this safety. Now it's off safety. You can see the red. It's ready to shoot. Safety's on. This is a little switch that allows you to pump the shotgun. If you have a shell in there and you've pulled the trigger, so take the safety off, that click was the trigger, you don't need to use that switch right there. But if you haven't pulled the trigger, that does need to get pushed down so you can pump it. Very, very basic. It's a very, very simple, basic firearm that works really well, and it actually comes apart very, very easy. So you can kind of see this will unscrew, and that makes it a little cumbersome to really do very often. But when you're cleaning it, if you need to take the plug out, put the plug in, take a Phillips head screwdriver, pry this part out. You can drop the plug right in there. Mine is a dowel rod that I cut to length, and in Texas, most animals that you hunt with a shotgun, you're only allowed 3 shells in the weapon at a time. So you've got 2 loaded, 1 in the barrel, you're legal. So whenever you've put your plug in, you need to push on it try and load an additional shell. That way, if you can't get anything else up in there, you know you're legal. So, Remington 870 Express, very good shotgun. Mine's not new by any means. It's got some dings on it. They're not really expensive shotguns either, so if you don't have one, that gives you a very good price point to get started. Simple and easy to use. You may or may not want to change this part out. When it kicks, some people like to put more cushioning there. Some people just use what the factory gave them. This is how I bought it. I didn't change anything to the shotgun other than putting the sling points on there. So that is pump shotgun basics, and I'm gonna hopefully kill a lot of doe with this tomorrow, so stay tuned for that stuff. So like, subscribe on the little button bottom down there, and come kind of check out and follow me along with this hunting season and with the kayak projects I'm doing still. So still a lot to do there, and it's not actually cold in Texas like it would normally be. It's not cooling down, it's actually heating up, so I may actually be able to get on the water some more, but we're definitely going to hit the field and try and do some game collecting with our firearms. Until next time, y'all be safe. Thanks for watching.